it's a really good football program, good offense. We talked about it going in. We knew what kind of receiver 2 was. I thought the front did a really nice job of sort of dominating the run game. I think that's where it started, taking away their ability to run the football. And then, the big thing, we gave up too many explosive pass plays. And so we're going to have to get that fixed in a hurry.
What do you like about your pass rush today?
There were some good things and some bad things. Obviously, everybody, the sacks. I think people think about the sacks, but I think about, like Sam Green. There were 2 plays. The second play of the game when he pushes the tackle into the quarterback, and it kind of throws him off, and he throws a bad ball, and JQ gets the interception. And then on a 3rd down, he's able to get the armpit of the quarterback. So that won't go down as a sack, but just as good, it turns into a 3rd down stop. So I thought the guys did a nice job, with the pocket. We knew what kind of quarterback Gleason was going to be, and he was able to buy some time and throw down the field a little bit. But overall, I think we did a decent job of affecting him, not throwing super clean balls.
What about the play of JQ? He got the pick, and he was big on those 4th down stops. So what did you like about what he did today?
Yeah, when you talk to JQ, I bet you the first thing he's going to mention, and it's the first thing he came up to me after the game and said, "Coach, my bad. He was loose to start on his alignment in that 2-minute drill, and then his eyes went to the backfield, and he missed the tackle, and it led to an explosive play." Which that's a big play in that moment, which is good that he recognized that. He didn't go, pound his chest. Hey, how about my pick? How about my PBUs? How about that? Like those are things that we expect from him, and he knows there's an expectation of him making those plays all the time. And when there's a chance to pin a receiver to the ground, we've got to do it, because that was a big play there down the stretch. And thankful our offense was able to close the game out.
Alex was all over the field today. How important was he in just setting the tone, not only as the leading tackler, but commanding the defense?
Yeah, I thought Alex did a really nice job. He played smart. He pulled his pin when he needed to. He tackled. He was physical. He did a nice job in the pass game, reading route concepts. So, no, I thought he had a really nice game.
Steven Souls is someone that we asked Coach Stoops, and he said, people may look at him because he's not your size, but he really gets after the football. And 2 forced fumbles that just didn't it on him. But what does he bring to the field despite his size that gets run up so often?
Yeah, Steven, he's a Tasmanian devil, in terms of just his twitch, his power. He goes. And that's the big thing that we have to do is continue to put him in positions that we can harness that, where he can just go play fast and not overthink things. And so that's our job as coach staff. But obviously, huge plays on both those sacks. Obviously, we love it. Jumped on them. Those are opportunities that we need to make. But proud of the defense. Proud of the way they played, especially on 4th down. The way our 4th down defense last year, was not up to par. To make 3 of those today out of 4 attempts was proud of them.
How do you take today's performance and use it to prep for Ole Miss next week?
A lot of the Power 5 schools, and it just feels good to go 1-0.
Alex, individually, how did you feel like you played today?
I feel like I played pretty well. I feel like I still left a lot of plays out there. You know what I'm saying? And I just got to feed off this, and we got Ole Miss next week, so I want to do the same thing.
There were a lot of questions about the pass rush for you guys going into the offseason. How do you feel like you kind of answered those today?
I feel like we did a great job. Steven Souls did a great job today. D-line in general, we did a great job, getting up after the quarterback.
What kind of weapon can Steven be in those situations?
Man, he could be a huge weapon. His get off and his motor is ridiculous, and I feel like he's going to help our team in a big way this year. Just his pass rush alone.
Another question, Mark, about the guys in front of you, the defensive line. Just talk about how they played next week, opening things up for you.
Yeah, they did a great job just opening it up for me to just make plays, getting tackled for loss and stuff like that. They did a good job pushing pushing the pocket, you know what I'm saying, getting after the quarterback and just getting, interfering in the game.
You had a couple of hits on Chip.
Yeah.
I saw you met him in the hole at least a couple of times. Just talk about, playing against him and taking him to the ground.
Yeah, it felt great playing against him. He my guy. We ain't got no beef, but I just knew he was gonna run hard coming in here. You know what I'm saying? So I had to take it to him first. That's all it was. And we made it a hug a couple of times. Yeah.
What are some positive you take from today heading into conference play starting the next weekend?
Just having knowing our team is a great offense and defense, especially team we playing well together. It's like a defense, you know what I'm saying? So just playing complementary football and just I know the offense we got their back, and the defense we got their back.
Stop them on fourth down, especially those fourth and short.
It feels great. Going into this game and to the season in general, Coach told us, we was going to have to step up and get them off the field, 3 and out, don't extend their drive. So, today to come in and do what he said, a little bit easier at practice.
How important was it for you guys to kind of hold serve in that third quarter, just kind of turned into punt after punt after punt, and it could have been an opportunity for Toledo to get right back in the game as it was still close at that point?
I would say we try not to worry, just go out there and play our game, stick to alignment stance, key responsibility. We do that, everything will fall in place.
How good does it feel when you guys do indeed hold serve and then they finally break off that huge run for the touchdown that kind of sealed the deal?
Just a sigh of relief, honestly. Just it's great to see our offense, show that they can pull out those type of runs and do those type of things. But it's just great energy all around. Now we're ready to go back out and get the ball back to our offense, and vice versa.
You guys really got to the quarterback today. Coach Stoops talked about that and even said, he said that you just were getting back there every chance you could. And Coach Brad White said it's like a Tasmanian devil out there. What are you guys taking pride in the rush and the attack that you're doing on the pass?
Take extreme pride in the pass rush because, as we know, a pass rush could be the thing to make or break the game, the season, so those third and longs or take whatever it is, you get a sack, they have to bunt the ball, third and long, if you don't get the sack or, let them drive up, they can go for those fourth and ones or, whatever. So we do take pride in that.
Were you frustrated that you kept getting strip sacks and the ball kept bouncing right back to the quarterback?
A little bit, because it could have been greater, could have been worse, but like I said, we probably could have got the ball on one of those if it didn't, but we didn't. So I guess we should just be grateful that we still got a